How did a friendly prank turn into you getting a high-paying job? Nolan bet me $50 I couldn't walk into a hospital and pretend to be a doctor without getting caught. After watching a doctor movie, I said yes. I went to the store, grabbed a $5 doctor costume, ordered a fake stethoscope off Amazon, and told myself this was a completely reasonable plan. I walked into that hospital like I had built it with my own hands. White coat, stethoscope around my neck, nobody stopped me. I slipped toward the back, hit a wall of keycard locked doors. I walked up to a nurse and told her mine got contaminated during surgery, and I needed a replacement. She stared at me for a solid 5 seconds, then handed me one. I stood there holding it like I had just won something I definitely should not have won. Now I had access to the entire building, and all I needed was one room, one patient, 30 seconds of footage, and I'd have my $50. Simple. Except this hospital was an absolute maze. Floors stacked on floors, hallways that led to more hallways, and every single room I peeked into already had a real doctor standing in it. I was poking my head through doors like a golden retriever looking for its owner, and somehow still, nobody said a word to me. Then I found it. One room, one patient. I walked in, introduced myself, and started asking the basic questions. The usual stuff I had absorbed from 3 years of watching medical dramas on a Tuesday night. And then a nurse walked in, looked at me, and said, "Thank goodness you're finally here. Now we can get the surgery underway." I said, "What surgery?" "Knee surgery." "Right," I said. "The knee surgery, yes." They handed me a gown, gloves, a full tray of tools, and walked me into the operating room like I was supposed to be there, because as far as everyone in that building was concerned, I was. I should have said something right then. I did not say something right then. I picked up a tool. The nurses were watching me. The patient was under, and I just started doing stuff. I was mixing up instruments, touching parts of the knee I had absolutely no business touching, second-guessing every single move while trying to look like I was doing it on purpose. At one point, there was bleeding that I could not figure out how to stop, and the only thing within reach was a cotton ball, so I taped it directly to the bone and prayed. 3 hours and 45 minutes later, the patient opened their eyes. Vitals clean, recovery ready. The nurses started clapping. One of them said no doctor had completed a surgery that clean in years, and I laughed because I thought that was a very funny joke. They were not joking. The hospital supervisor pulled me into his office, sat me down, and slid a contract across the desk offering me a position at a higher grade facility with significantly better pay. He told me the cotton ball and tape technique had apparently never been documented before. I make over $100,000 a year now.